So, last time we
I can't
played.
believe Niall just took his shirt off. So now there's
Niall, honestly,
the
God,
hoodie's
Niall.
ruined now.
I know. We'll never make it big. Last time we played, we continued through the Death House, making it up through levels 2 and 3 into the top attic eventually. But alas, not without cost, as our beloved smell perception based friend Ruda fell to a ghostly spectre in one blow. What a bitch. So, last we left off, the party were making their way through the top attic, which I hope everybody's on above VTT.
I'm downloading it up now.
Oh, sorry, there was some discussion about, we were all fucked and we're going to run away into town and retreat. Is that still happening? Or not?
Well, I'm not sure. You continued looking through the Death House. You went through there was 3 rooms, 3 doorways to the north side of the 4th of the attic, the main hallway in the attic. You went through the bottom one, which Patty is sort of standing in front of this room here, and you notice that there was some just random tables and chairs and stuff with sheets thrown over them, but you also managed to find a secret staircase which seemed to be heading down. You, across the hall from that, in this room here, found a simple servant's quarters, you would imagine. There was nothing of any note, empty wardrobes, another wood stove to keep the place warm, and a single bed. And just before we finished, I will reread the description to the room that Greg managed to open with his deft rogue-like abilities. That this room contains a bricked-up window flanked by 2 dusty wood-framed beds. Huh? It's bricked up. This room is bricked up. I'll never be able to read that again now. It has 2 dusty wood-framed beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its sides and a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. These furnishings are draped in cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor are 2 small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the 2 cradles a stuffed doll that you also recognize. So, Greg, I don't think you've stepped into the room yet, but you can see all this before you cross the threshold of the room. You pick the lock, and the door opens in, and you can see the 2 little skeletons, the 2 small beds, the doll house that seems to almost perfectly replica the house that you're currently in, and a toy chest. All covered in dust and cobwebs.
Gabriel?
Yeah.
Does it look like those 2 we saw outside?
I think they're wearing the same clothes and they look about the same size.
Well, Pod! Come here! Come have a look at this!
Boy, it wouldn't hurt you to put a please on that. Learn your manners.
Come have a look at this.
You know, young people these days, so I trot over, you're leaning on my staff. Alright. Right, okay, well, talk me through it. What are we looking at here?
It looks like the girls from outside.
One girl.
Right. And what do you suppose we should do about it?
Well, these ones are dead. I just want to...
Not spotted. Your medical training has progressed far, Greg.
Well, you know that thing that you say to Gabriel sometimes?
I say a lot of things to a lot of people, boy. You have to be more specific.
Yeah, I think something like, I told you so.
Yeah.
I told you so.
Well, hang on now. You can't be assuming that every girl in Wayne that walks up to you asking for help is a banshee in disguise. That just wouldn't be good for the heroic thing. The path of the righteous is not easy to walk. If it were easy to walk, everyone would be doing it, running up and down the street.
If it was
Being a
easy to
hero.
walk, you wouldn't need that.
Right, I've had enough of your lip, boy.
Just
Right,
before we
well-
continue any further, Michael, have you been able to join the above VTT all right with your character?
With my new character, I haven't
Yes.
tried. I'll try. I don't
Try
know.
with
Am
your
I
new
in
character.
this scene?
Yeah, I mean,
You will be pulled. You'll have the map and all shown.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
your character should be able to see. If you get a blank screen, let me know and I'll.
No,
I'll
okay, I
put
can
your-
see everything.
Okay, cool.
Dead body
Continue.
there.
Sorry,
So,
I didn't want to interrupt. I just wanted to make sure you could see everything.
No, it's fine.
As Uncle Paddy once told me, mercy is the virtue of the strong.
I don't know that I entirely like that thing. Who said that to you?
You did.
What? No, that's not right.
What was I drinking then?
The strong can afford to show mercy.
Well, that's certainly true enough. Okay, well, never mind. The fellow who said that to you, he's all right in my book.
Even though it was you, Uncle Paddy.
No. I wouldn't say something so daft.
Well, why don't you go have a look at them, and I'll stand here and hold the door.
All right, okay. Fair enough. Like, I'll go over and I will poke them with a stick.
The skeletons?
Yeah. I guess I'm trying to be, nonchalant about it, but my character does remember some of their old paladin training, and they're trying to look for any necromantic energies or any ritual runes or anything like that.
As you cross the threshold into the room, nothing happens. You can see, the dust and the smell of cold and mildew, and you notice that the larger of the skeletons almost appears to be cradling the smaller one. You would surmise that the smaller one, whatever happened here, the smaller one probably died first, and they were like crying and seeking comfort with each other, etc. You respectfully, I assume, poke at the bones and stuff like that and see if you can see anything else, but nothing happens. You just hear the of the bones rattling around.
I'm going to stop and I'm going to kind of, nod to the bones in respect and kind of think a prayer in my head, but I don't say it out loud. I mean, I don't even really believe in that stuff anymore. But I'm going to turn to those and say, right, I think I'm getting the picture of what happened here. The father's a weird one. He's a sicko, right? He's a sicko. He's doing all sorts of weird sicko stuff in his dark room. Something happens to the Wayans. Father gets mad. I think that's it. So I think we've got to find the spirits of these poor Wayans and put them to rest. And part of that will be the bones, burning them, burying them, whatever they like. And part of that will be finding the evil of this house and putting that to rest too. But
Did we find
do if
the
you
mistress'
must.
bones?
Think about the torture of these Wayans, forever trapped in the anger and pain and fear of that last moment, wandering the streets, turning that anger and hatred on others. They're fled to everything. And this Barovia place, I'm sure once we sort this, everything will be hunky dory. It's probably that's causing all that strange weather up there.
Hunky dory.
Sorry, that's
Did we find the mistress's bones? The maid's bones.
Yes, you found her body in the storage room across the hall.
She died of natural
And
causes.
She died of natural causes, which made a lot of bleeding from her abdomen.
Yeah. Oh no, you
Actually,
didn't say
those
natural
natural
causes. You
causes.
said food poisoning. And then both me and Paddy were like, I've never known food poisoning that causes like abdominal bleeding and like
Someone's ever had a tape one.
looks a little stab woundy,
stab woundy.
That was never definitively proven because you all failed your checks.
Also, did we come up with a? Did we decide in the end that once we've cleared the house, we're going to take the bodies and bury them and like? I believe you said you had
think-
ceremony.
I think that was the plan for Rudda, definitely.
I do have ceremony. Yeah.
I know it takes a while, but like,
You've all got to make it out of the house first.
yeah. Well,
Yes,
I know
exactly.
we're making
I'm
egg
gonna
outhouse
reflect that to the
first,
party.
but-
Like, that is the right thing to do, but we need to sort this first.
My body like turned to like a husk-like body, didn't it? Like I was like kind of drained.
Yeah,
So it's not
you were
going to be
drained
that
of, like-
heavy.
You're
Uh,
not like the
I
Night
mean,
King.
there's still a lot of calcium in
there's
those
still-
elephant bones.
Yeah, there's still, but it won't be as heavy.
You won't be as heavy. You won't be like a half a ton, but you'll still be
Yeah.
like, still be
It's
heavy.
just big boned, okay?
Yeah. Patty, since you've
Yeah.
entered into the room, do me a favor and roll a perception check.
Sure. $19.
You didn't really notice it on the way in before, but as you're sort of turning around and talking to party, you notice that the dollhouse appears to be an exact replica of the house that you're currently in.
Greg, why don't you have a look at that dollhouse there? Be delicate, like.
Gabriel, can you hold the door? It's suspicious.
Okay, I'm gonna prop the door open,
Hug.
put a pistol in hand.
I'm just gonna kind of walk over, like just silently, like nudge the dollhouse with my foot.
Not that boy. Look inside. I think there's something about. Look at does that dollhouse remind you of anything, boy?
Well, it's a house.
Astute. I'm gonna walk over myself and I'm gonna peer inside it and see if it hinges open.
As you walk past the bodies, and Greg sort of knocks the dollhouse with his foot. From the two skeletons, you see ghostly visages of the two children rise up behind you, Patty, and you hear, "Hello? Who's there?"
I'm Paddy. Am I speaking to the children of this house?
Yes, the older one is currently speaking. I'm Rose, and this is my brother Thorn.
Rose, that's a pretty name. Nice to meet you, Rose.
We died in this room.
I'm real sorry to hear that. And why is you sticking around? Like, have you not got enough to go and meet your granddad in the high halls of the high heavens?
Oh, we can't leave this house, and we're too scared. There's a monster in the basement, and we don't want it to get us.
Right. Okay. Well,
You
thank
heard
for
that
telling me.
monster. Let's go. Let's leave.
Sorry, my friend Greg there, he's a bit of a scaredy cat. Not like you. You're very brave. Thank you for telling me that, Rose. Is there anything else you've got to tell me before we go fight the beastie in the basement?
Oh no, you can't go fight it in the basement. You have to stay and play with us.
I'm afraid I'll stay. Come and play with you after, but I want to deal with this beastie for you.
No, I don't think you'll come back. Daddy said he'd come back, and we died in here hungry. Please don't leave us.
With that, Podrick's kind of demeanor cracks a little bit, and he's shaking. And yeah, he's. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that, but the things your father did to you was not your fault. You sound like a good girl. I'll come back. I swear it on my life. If you're still around and you don't go on to meet your granddad, I'll come here and play with you. But I want to fight this beastie in the basement.
Rose, one of our friends is downstairs. Could you go take care of him for me?
No, we don't. We're too scared to leave this room. Why is your friend downstairs and not with you? Why can't you take care of him?
Well, someone was angry and, got him from behind.
Was it the monster? Did the monster get him?
No,
It was the maid.
but she's gone now.
No, I don't think she is.
I think something binds the souls of the dead to this house, and until we find that locus of evil, nothing sleeps. What strength we have, though, may not be enough. I'm going to look over at Gabriel and Greg, who, I do feel quite paternalistic toward. I'm concerned, that this is beyond us, but I can't let them see that. I'll be like, Rosa, I'll have to be away now. We have to fix this problem. But you've been really good, really, really good. And if you're here when I get back, I'll come and play with you. I can teach you some games. Though you may not like them, the rules are all dusty.
No, please don't leave.
With that, I'm going to kind of gently nod, listen to what they're saying, and I'm going to say, I promise, I'll be back. I'll leave the door open. How about that? You can fly away if you like.
Okay. Okay. What happens next?
I will look to see if there's anything I can use to prop the door open.
Can
So
I
they don't-
roll
they
an
don't-
instinct check?
Sure. Of course you can.
I think you get the idea of what I'm looking for, because I don't trust these two from the get-go. Oh! I might trust them now.
Is it a not one?
Not quite.
Oh, it's an 8. These two seem more trustworthy than the visages of the ones that you saw outside. For one thing, they're normal pallor. They're not like dark blue. They're
Okay.
quite sallow and tattered in appearance. But something has definitely got them very scared.
Can I get a vibe check? Because they say they can't leave this room, and yet two kids managed to trick us to come into the house. So
Yeah,
was
you
it
can roll
was
a
it
vibe
them
check.
and they
Roll
came
a
back
vibe
in?
check.
Vibes. 60.
It could have been them.
See you in a bit.
There are definitely places that are cursed in the world that take and twist the innocent or the good. Maybe it was the house projecting these kids in the outside to get a sympathetic ear to come inside and trap fresh souls. Maybe the kids are able to leave the room and are trying to trick you now. You're not entirely sure, but you do know that there are certain places, vastly evil places in the world, that can play tricks on the mind.
It's more like, is it them or is it something pretending to be them that tricked us?
You're not sure.
Okay.
When I was a younger man, back with the Knights Radiant of Lathander, there was a cultist base, and there was spooky stuff there, ghosts and goblins. And we decided the safest way to deal with the whole thing was to burn it to the ground. And it brought a real treat. All those cursed remains, reliquaries, trinkets, spooky things, all to dust. But what it also caught was the hostages, the innocent
Hang on,
souls,
my audio's
the
gone.
cooks, cleaners, and prisoners.
2 seconds.
I think we have to do
What's going on?
release these. It's the right thing to do.
2 seconds. Computer, why are you fucking me around tonight? I'm back.
Yeah,
Sorry
Gabriel's
about
going to go in his pack and get a little bit of holy water. He's going to start just tracing some religious symbols on his gun with the holy water.
that. Sorry, I think I know what was going on there. My headset was connected to my laptop and my computer. Or my computer and my phone, sorry. What were you saying, Fergus? It cut off in the middle of that.
I was basically
Deeply
just
passionate
narrating.
character stuff.
I was just doing some role plays. Yeah, like, you know, when I was a devotion paladin, very righteous, there was a cultist base full of necromancers, and we just burned it to the ground with holy fire. Lathander being a god of sun and fire. But you know, as I've older reflected, you know, at the time I was sure that was the right thing to do. But now I really think that was the wrong thing to do, because it burned everything, including the innocents and including the tormented souls that were trapped there who never got justice.
Okay.
So I'm saying we have to do this right, where we have to sort this. We have to go to find the sort of beast that ties these souls here and sort it.
Okay. So, what is your next? What are you doing? What is the party doing next? There's still that room to the south. There's the secret staircase down, which you guys have found.
Well,
Yeah.
I will.
Is it this room we've not found then, the bottom one?
Yeah.
I think it is wise
Shouldn't
to
be able
keep
to see it.
searching these
Can you
floors.
see it?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
see it.
And
Yeah.
then we've not.
Well,
not.
maybe you've already done that one.
Wait, what? I can't see the secret room.
So,
No, that's right. I didn't mean not found. Just we haven't been in. I know we've definitely been in this room. We've definitely been in the top.
Is that
two.
not just a window to the outside or not?
No, sorry. I mean this room at the bottom here. Can't
Oh.
remember if we've been in this bedroom. I know we've definitely been in the storage
Was it
space. In the
revealed?
top two.
was it
Yeah, it's
already?
Have you
revealed.
been in that room with the
Then you
statues
probably
or
have
whatever
been in
it is?
that room.
Yeah, we have. That's the one we found the maid's body.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
But that's where you found that's where you found the secret staircase down.
Right, you are. Okay.
So sorry, I
and then
forgot
there's-
you'd been in that room.
is it
No,
is
no,
this
that's
a
fine.
doorway now? In this top right corner, or is it a window?
It's a window.
Okay.
Sorry about that, guys. Got a little.
No worries.
It's fine.
Yeah, I don't know if we've been in the bottom room.
Let me.
I think we have. It wouldn't be lit up if we hadn't. He's only been lighting them up as we go in.
You have, because there was this smiling doll in a yellow lacy dress on the windowsill. You have been in that
Oh,
room. I remember
Interesting.
reading that out to you. So yes, this is the last room, and then it's the staircase down. Would be sort of the next bit.
That's what we must do. There's no way around it. The only question is whether we can actually win this fight with just 3 of us, but I think we've got to try.
Who leaves the room
can
first?
now do more than just ballistic damage with my gun. I can throw a little holy on there just to might.
I will, you know, being a man of a word, I will nod to the spirits if they're still there, and I'll say I will come back. I'll drag across one of the dressers to try and keep the door open so they don't feel trapped and locked in there. And then I will walk out.
I'm going to hand everyone a flask of oil as they're on the way out of the room. If we get in shit, just drop it.
Gabriel technically didn't cross the threshold of the door. So, Patty, as you are leaving first, as I understand it, Rose will turn to you and be like, "No, don't go," and she will attempt to possess you by entering your body. So I need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
You bastard.
As I already.
No, you can't leave me.
Natural 1. Oh no. Oh, I guess it's in character.
No,
I do have one inspiration.
no.
Dear.
I do have a consideration. But no, I'm gonna let that one happen because it's funner.
Are you sure?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. As Rose
We
has
play for vibes in this
now-
party.
As
Yeah, man,
Rose has
lovely.
now possessed you, you get the following additional trait, which I am so happy you got this because I know you'll play it. It's in handouts.
Okay.
You now, to be fair, this is just Patty already.
I'll be like, I don't feel any different.
Greg,
turn around.
you are. Go, sorry,
Right,
go ahead.
guys, we're going to the basement and nobody else is going to stop us, okay?
Uncle Paddy, is there something wrong with your voice?
My voice is fine. Stop talking to me.
Greg, as you attempt to leave, you saw this ghost enter Paddy and not leave, and now Thorn is openly crying, like full on ghost wailing, and as Paddy then crosses the threshold, Thorn tries to rush into your body, be like, "No, Rose!" and tries to rush into your body. I need a charisma saving throw from you, please.
Oh, fun. Oh.
Holy fuck. He beat it. So, but which is a real shame because I'm gonna send you what you would have to act out if you had to be possessed by Thorn, which I thought would have been really funny. You see this ghostly visage also enter your body, and through sheer force of will, you kind of just push it out and dive through the door, and you see almost like there's almost like a force field. Thorn sort of rushes to the door to try you again or try to get to Gabriel and just sort of bounces off. And he's like, "Doof," and he's like, "Rose, no, don't leave me." All that sort of stuff. But he can't seem to cross the doorway.
Gabriel, I think the creepy kid wants a hug.
No. I wasn't stupid enough to go into the creepy kids' room with the creepy dead bodies.
The other one's in there. Just pointing at Paddy.
Oh, I saw. How are you feeling, Paddy?
I'm fine.
You sound fine.
Pod, should we go downstairs?
Yes. What are you waiting for? Why are you looking at me like that?
You go first.
Okay. I'm gonna walk. Can I run and stamp my feet and walk towards the wall and try to open the door to the stairs?
That brings you to area 22.
Okay.
Give me 2 seconds and I
No worries.
will bring you all across.
Only 29 more to go.
Paddy there. Greg following. And Gabriel bringing up the rear is what I will drag you in as. Feel free to reshuffle as is fit. It's sort of the top right hand side of your screen. It should be. You should see just a little. Oh yeah, sorry, of course. There's like a little 3x3 section. You kind of the wooden spiral staircase from the attic ends here, and a narrow tunnel stretches southward, branching east and west. Paddy, you're at the end of that hallway, so I will give you that's a ruler. The full sort of view of the hallway. That's sort of what you're looking at. It's quite. You seem to be walking down quite far. You know, you all have a decent sense of your spatial awareness, and you go down 1 floor, 2 floor, 3 floor, 4 floors, and below the house. You're currently underneath the house in some kind of basement.
I'm gonna march off north and say, "Follow me."
All right.
Sticking to the left wall, yeah.
No, the right wall.
What if it's the wrong wall?
You're okay.
The right wall.
Yeah, the left wall is the right wall.
I'm gonna march off and kind of sulk and march forward again, and you guys have to jog to catch up with me.
You enter into a 3x3 square room where wooden tables and 4 chairs stand at the east end of this room. To the west are 4 alcoves, which, when you look, contain... Oh, sorry, it does include this part of the room as well. My mistake. Each of these, when you look into them, contain moldy straw and pallets.
Stinky.
Is there anything in on the pallets?
You can check.
No remains or anything?
You don't notice any remains, anything like that. There's nothing obvious.
Okay. That's what I meant. I wasn't going to start rifling in the murder death house. I was just like, can I see anybody's? Nope.
But it works so well.
So, Michael, how are you pronouncing your character's name? Because I've not seen that name before.
Oh, it's Orn.
Orn. Sorry. I've seen it spelled a few different ways. I've not seen it spelled like that before.
To be fair, you still haven't got my character's name right.
Have I not? I thought it was
It was
Gray.
in my backstory thing that I sent you. He thinks it's
Ew.
pronounced Grey.
Oh, I am so sorry. Gray. My mistake.
Anyway, it leans into the bit. That's the point.
Well, I mean, I'm just God speaking to your character, so no one else is actually
I think
calling
Pat
him
would definitely be like, not remembering names. He'd be like, Brian, Stephen, Archie, Greg.
I can change it to a simplified version
Orn,
if you need.
could you roll me a perception check, please?
You say that's Orin? Like Orin?
Yeah.
Orn. Basically, O-R-A-N.
Yes. Sorry. That's pretty much
No,
the way
that's
I
fine.
know how to spell it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be really interested to see how this works out with the backstory you were talking about. So I don't know if you discussed it any further.
It's different from what you might have heard last
Yes.
time.
You hear nothing. You are sleeping soundly, snoring away. Which Gray, you would hear coming down this passageway, somewhere in the vicinity of this sort of area. You hear
Me.
I'm going to, not asking for opinions or stealth, stride forward with the boldness of a child. Hello, sleepyhead.
Paddy,
Hello, sleepyhead.
Oh my
God.
God.
Paddy, do you maybe want to, like, take your time?
Mr. Sleepyhead, where are you?
So you walk into a
I'm assuming
room
Greg,
that
you're
looks like
following
this. Each
Yeah,
of
I'll
these
follow.
are alcoves, which from your position you can see a little bit down. Really invest in that dynamic lighting thing. You see
What's this in the center? Is it some sort of well?
a 4-foot diameter well shaft with a 3-foot high stone lip. It descends by 30 feet into a water-filled cistern. A
Well
wooden
then.
bucket hangs from a rope, and pulley mechanism bolted to the cross beams above the well. 5 side rooms are visible.
Where's Mr. Sleepy?
You are hearing
we-
it from this room.
Then, without any second thought, I will go into that room.
Paddy,
Sleeping on a bed, you see Michael's new character. Michael, would you describe your character, please?
Well, I'm essentially just like Podrick, just a grumpy old man who's way past his time of adventuring, but he came out here for one last bit of glory, and that's why he's just having a nap just in this.
Okay.
He's not
In this
just having a
place.
nap, though.
Michael,
He has been. As you approach and look
Yeah.
closer, he has actually been stripped of his equipment. He's just in sort of his common clothes, like his tunic, kind of this padded leggings that you would wear under armor. A quick look at the room, you can see his equipment is at the foot of the bed, and he is currently. He must have been here for a while because he has fallen asleep with his arms sort of in restraints like this, and his legs and sort of similar tied to the bed. Let's all roll a vibe check. Other than Orn,
Yeah.
roll me a vibe check or an instincts check, whichever you prefer.
Oh.
Um,
Okay.
Michael, if Paddy were not possessed, would he know who this character is? Is that what we discussed, or is it something else?
Yeah, he would. He would know.
Paddy would still have access to his memories. It's just
Yes, no,
how
I
he
know, but just
reacts to
roleplay
things.
wise, he
Yeah.
might not have the explosive reaction he would otherwise have.
You would expect this person has been some kind of prisoner.
Yeah. I'm going to stride forward and poke him in the belly with my stick. And he says, "Hello, are you a goodie or a baddie?"
I'm just kind of gonna wake up all groggy and say,
And you open your eyes and you see fucking
"Oh my,
Paddy McDunn.
what the fuck are you doing here?"
That's not nice language.
That's not nice.
This is not the Paddy you know.
What?
Wait, how do you know Uncle Paddy?
Lads, what's happened to him?
Wait, how do you know Uncle Paddy?
You smell bad.
Mate, we go way back, way back.
You're
Can you-
old.
Can you help me out here?
Okay. I'm gonna look around, but I'm not really conceptualizing how to get him out.
I kind of wander in behind you guys and go, I was stuck in a situation like this once. It was an inn back in Waterdeep. Nasty little lass that one was. And I kind of wander over to the shackles and see if there's a way I can pick the lock.
While you're picking the lock, you happen to notice in the little bench that appears to be here the glint of some jewelry poking out of a folded black cloth.
I'll reach over and grab it before I pick the lock.
You find 3 moss agates, which are this translucent gemstone with a pinkish sort of hue to them, and they're worth 10 gold pieces each.
I remember getting them as cool.
I feel like I feel like Paddy is inside his skull, like banging, like from Interstellar, like banging, like let me out,
Joey, shite. And then after you grab them, I'd say without too much issue, you're able to get, because he's an important character to the story, and I don't want you to get a nat 1 and fuck your only set of thieves' tools.
Well, guess he's stuck there forever.
Yeah, he's stuck there. He dies, and Michael needs to roll another character.
Well, we can say I use some blacksmithing tools or something to pry it open or whatever.
Yeah. You managed to free him, and his equipment is at the bottom of the bed.
So, Michael, do we want to talk about what our character's relationship now, or should we leave it a mystery for everyone else?
We'll leave. We'll spill some things here and there.
Okay, so I guess for your character, this is very surreal because my character doesn't seem to recognize you and is very chill.
I'm going to hazard a
it's
guess
very
that I
weird.
know what the relationship is here. I'm not going to say anything, but I have a vibe. My vibe check.
Can I pick up on any animosity between them?
Roll a vibe check.
Yeah.
Do I have any clue what's going on? As much I do
Roll a
know
history check.
and I've heard many stories about all of his litany of enemies that he's like, oh, I'd strike him down.
Roll
That's
a
true.
history
Actually,
check.
you might recognize the name. I probably would have complained about this person a couple of times.
And if either of you two are trying, I know you're not trying to reveal it above the table right now. If you're trying to conceal what this might be, I'll allow an opposed deception check.
It's your call. I'm not concealing anything, but my vibes are good. I'm like, this guy's a bit old and stinky, but he's otherwise fine.
I only got a 14.
Yeah,
I got a 5.
I wouldn't be trying to conceal anything. I'm
Okay.
You'd be like fucking baffled. Like, what the hell is going on?
I'm just very confused at the situation.
Do I vaguely remember Old Man Orin? Like, who's this Orin?
Gray, you
Would have called
have
him Old
no
Man
idea what
Orin.
the
He
fuck
would
is
have
going
been at the time. He would have been.
No,
just
but
Orin.
like I'm looking at him and going, he's about Paddy's age. Orin, like.
Gray, you have no idea what's going on, and you're starting to think that all humans kind of look alike to you. Gabriel, you probably remember the name, but not being not being in on it, the DM can't really give you any tidbits of information. So I don't know what that garners you. You probably recognize the name, but you're going,
To be fair, I'm
ah.
after hearing enough of Paddy's stories, I may have just gone, "Yep, okay, Paddy," and just carried on working on whatever I was working on.
Is he the
It would
one
have
that
been, it would have
Paddy
been
hit for
crazy in the
saying?
stories. Like, it would have been crazy if I was known as Old Man Orin back
Yeah,
in
when he was in his
the
30s.
already. Like,
Oh, you know, Oren, first name Old Man.
No, it was
is
more
he-
like, "Oh, he's an old guy. Orin, he's about Paddy's
Yeah.
age."
yeah.
Not like young David, who's
Well-
now
Yeah.
the eldest of like our parents' generation.
Well,
But he's now like he's the eldest one, but because there was 2 Davids at one point, he's young David.
possessed as I am, I'm going to turn around to them and be like, right, can somebody give him a stick or a knife or something? Because he's going to help us kill the baddies.
I wish I've got my stuff here.
And how
Welcome
did
back
you
to the
get,
party, Michael.
How did you get tied up?
So,
Was
Michael,
was it
or-
business? Was it
or-
pleasure?
you
Yep.
would know that there have been some cultist activities in this area. The cultist numbers have greatly dwindled down due to their own deaths or fleeing or whatever, but there's still some out and about, which is why you haven't starved to death. But you came here, as you said, seeking your glory, seeking your adventure. Your reasons to be in Barovia are your own, but you two got lured in by the 2 ghost children, made it this far, got ambushed by a bunch of cultists, and captured.
Right. Did you talk to those wee bastards out the street?
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, sob story, sob story."
Ah,
We came
I-
in, then we saw them upstairs, and then the girl
Absolute
is in
upstairs.
Paddy at the minute, which might be why he doesn't know
Yeah,
who you are.
one of them's in the room. So Rose
Yeah,
just
well,
heard
listen.
you refer to them as the wee bastards, and Gabriel.
Those wee
Yeah,
dickheads
those
have been
pricks.
luring people into their death for I want to say millennia now. But anyway, I got ambushed, and now I'm like this.
What?
Well, I was stripped naked, son. Were you not paying attention?
I thought you were just having some fun, to be honest.
Paddy, what are you dragging around with decent?
No,
You're a
he's not-
stinky
he's not-
old man.
he's
What the
not
fuck's
Paddy at
happening
the
with
minute.
him?
He's not Paddy at the
Uh,
minute. The elder prick got him.
Not an elder prick. Their name is Rose, and they're the smartest and bestest.
You died. You're not that smart.
he's got a point.
And he would know.
Well, Paddy is strong and cool, and Paddy, I will save us. Let's go fight the baddies.
Paddy is strong. I wouldn't.
I will.
Cool.
I have to ask now. Is there any wisdom save I can make or anything like that? Because at this point, Paddy's inner soul is like banging on the fucking thing. Like, let me out! I'm gonna kill this fucker.
Orin, I don't know how well you remember Paddy and how strong he was, but he's let himself go a little bit. So he might not be as
I can see that. I'm gonna grab
formidable a
his.
fighter as you
I'm gonna just
remember.
like grab his stomach. He's let himself go around this.
That tickles.
You can make an
You
intimidation
should have seen
check
Sarah's
to
armor
try and
before
let
I
make
picked
it
it up.
leave your body.
Force that. Okay, I'm good at those.
Are you good at those? Let's see.
I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration on this.
No, you beat it by
Have you
one.
started receiving the?
Did I? Okay.
Yeah.
At what level do you get the bonus to saving throws?
Good question. 6 or 7, I think.
Oh, I forgot that there was a little bit of additional. I missed a bit of description for while you're down here. So yes, you see while Orin says, "What the fuck's wrong with him?" Paddy, in a big, kind of like grabs his head. Get out of me, you wee shite! And you see for like a split second the ghostly visage of Rose be banished from his body, and then be like, ah, and back. You assume to the room that she was previously in. The bit of description I forgot to add was from the moment you arrive in the dungeon, you hear an eerie, incessant chanting echoing throughout. It's impossible to gauge where the sound is coming from, and you cannot discern what is being said. You just hear a bunch of like through the walls are like creeping words, creeping chanting. Think of like if you had surround sound of the uncle from Jackie Chan Adventures.
Oof.
You're
So have I become unpossessed?
unpossessed.
Okay, I'm going to attack Orin. Aiming to,
Whoa, Paddy,
aiming to grapple,
Paddy.
aiming to grapple instead of doing damage.
I'm
So
also
that is
going to counter
Actually, no,
grapple.
never mind. Sorry, that's not the right attack roll. I mean, it's 23 there. I was going to roll with charisma, but that works too.
Paddy. I
Yeah,
remember
okay, so
you talking about an orange.
20 hit. I assume that hits. I'm also
So,
I'm going to
treat
use my
grappling-
topple weapon mastery on you to try and like hit you with the legs and knock you over.
Hang on, are you grappling him or are you knocking him over?
So you can replace the damage of an attack with a grapple
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
or a shove. I
Yeah.
don't mind. Oh no, shove
Yeah.
is fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
so I will instead of I will
You're
instead of
basically
damage.
shoving him to the
grabbing
floor.
him and then
I'm just trying to shove him to the floor. I can use my topple mastery as well to do the same thing.
Okay, is there a saving throw with that, or is he just knocked to the
Yes. So for unarmed strikes, it would be strength or dex. For topple, it would be constitution. Constitution saving throw.
floor? We'll go with the con save because you do hit
Yeah.
him. And I don't. For me, grappling is you holding him there. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say you're trying to just like judo throw him to the
Yeah,
floor.
yeah, no worries.
So that'll be a con save.
I got a 17.
Okay, so I'm gonna crack you in your knees, but you're tougher than you look, and you don't go down as I crack you in the knees. And
Oh, Paddy, what's going on?
It's like,
Ah,
Arn, get
bastard!
those fucking manacles on, or I'll kill you where you stand, you fuck.
This is maybe not.
I was
what I
just
thought,
having a
mate.
nice conversation here with the lads and
Paddy,
cracking knees.
Paddy.
All right,
Remind
And
me who
you.
this guy is again.
we walked all the way through this basement with creepy fucking chanting, and you've not cleared any of the walkways you've come through. What the hell was up with that?
I got ambushed. I'm here by myself. What the fuck was that about you getting possessed by a child?
You know what?
Never you made that boy. Or you fuck. Oh, I had you on the country 25 years ago, and you bribed 14 guards and got away. You are a bastard. Well, you are clearly age has not suited you well if you could be tied up by a whale and her brother.
Oh no! You're the one being tackled by Wayne's.
Hey, you trying to say about me, boy? You're up here. Oh, on a holiday, taking off your armor, having a wee sleep.
This is getting into like two old blokes talking about who gets touched by kids.
No, I got attacked by men.
Oh, I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you? You always were a bit strange.
Now, Paddy, what he
I
likes in his spare time.
Talk, all right. I don't mind how people do the things, but you know.
I'm not gonna tackle Paddy.
Okay.
Remember that grim dark campaign? we
I'm
had
still
in
on my
the
knees,
last
so it's not that good. Only got an 8.
Sluggy, I'm wearing chainmail under my cloak. I'm like, oh, what's the matter, old man?
Fucker.
I think with that we just evolve into like quite messy slow
Yeah.
motion.
Greg, you grab one, I'll grab the other.
Get a knife on him.
No, I've got 10 gold on the fat one.
Which one's the fat one?
Yes.
To be fair, they're both like old blokes that probably let themselves go a little bit. Which one's the fat one?
That's the fuel to the fire right there. That's the question, Greg.
Yeah.
You would ask.
I think I'm starting to run out of steam for it. Like I'm not ready for that for a whole.
You're ready for condition, boy.
You've lost it, but you've.
Well, I've
See,
won the
once-
battle of the mains, so I'm quite content to stay where I am.
See, once I get stood up properly, you're going right on the ground.
Oh yeah, is that so? With that, I'm gonna stand all the way up.
I get.
Fucking bastard. What's a cheat hole and a cheat hard?
I don't want it confirmed. My suspicion is your brothers.
No.
That's my suspicion. Or lovers.
Enemies to lovers would be more accurate. or just enemies.
Enemies
Yeah,
to bigger enemies.
Like, Aaron, we're in a spooky fucking shade at a place. I've got no time for your games.
Not playing any.
Right, well,
I want to get rid of these fuckers.
Party members.
if you just do the honourable thing and tie yourself up by the wall there, we'll go and kill this ghost.
No. I'm
If
gonna
you're
go
not
kill whatever's
survived,
doing.
We'll deliver you to the local town burgomaster and have you hung for your treason.
I hold no loyalty to this place. They're not hanging anyone for treason.
Yeah, the fledgling kingdom of Brukenstein was. I'm basically going into a very, very long rant about a minor kingdom that was fell apart 30 years ago. But I'm like, you caused the death of that kingdom when you betrayed so and so, and I'm gonna.
Gray, roll me an instinct check, would you please?
What the fuck?
No, but what about that time you fucked up that whole enchantment?
Hey, us paladins had no way to detect that farmhouse was full of innocent farmers.
That's all the paladins do. Us
Deception.
paladins just blend together and just attack
Don't you
everyone
know
together.
left that order behind many a year ago.
Gray, you think to
I was
yourself
a
while
paladin
they're
and I've
arguing,
for 30 years, has nothing to do with it.
you found a
Never
treasure chest
trust a
in this
paladin.
room. And there's
what, sorry?
four other. You found a treasure chest in this room that had, a little bit of treasure in it. There's four other alcoves here. You think that maybe your instincts are telling you that they probably have something in them as well.
Okay, well, feel free to do that.
I'll go have a look at some treasure.
While the two old men are going to bicker and bitch each other, I'm gonna follow Greg so he's not by himself in this creepy ass dungeon, and I'm gonna follow you around, helping you clear the corner.
As
So
you do,
each-
I'm going to pick something about that. I'm going to shout, check the left corner first, boy!
Should those youngins be on themselves?
Oh, yeah. Look at them. The terrible form on that. He's got this boomstick. He thinks he's invincible.
You
What's
got
he do-
possessed
what's he
and
do-
you got knocked out and tied up.
Don't you worry about me. Worry about me pointing that out. Point out
Many
their age.
years of combat experience.
Honestly, these youngins. Right.
You find four more rooms, all with beds and a treasure chest, footlocker style deal in each of them.
Anything in the chat?
Do you remember when we fought for the Brothers of Arms? The steel swords? That would have been 60 years ago.
Which one are you looking at first?
Oof.
I will work my way. I'll go this way and then work my way across.
Okay, so
Right,
you
right,
find
50-50.
in that one
Did you ever meet up with
a
any of the old lads?
black leather eye patch
Aye.
with
But it cursed their heart to see
opaque
what you had done, how
red
you had
brown
betrayed
gemstone
us.
in it called a carnelian, worth about 50 gold
I
pieces.
don't think so. I was meeting up with a few of the lads the other day. They were fine with me.
Seamus died of a broken heart. I mean, he died 70 years later, but the broken heart remained.
Which
It
one
might
was
be easier if you
Seamus?
just send them now while they have
Very
their.
weird, no? Was that Gallan?
In the
I don't
room
remember a Seamus.
below it, you find
Sure,
this.
look, big Seamus.
Nice.
A hairbrush.
Oh, the one with the beard.
The
Aye.
one beside
Aye.
that is locked.
He's dead now.
He's dead.
So the chest in this room is locked.
So
Okay.
would Orin also know Michael, who's the cleric in your party?
I would. That's, I guess, maybe up to Uncle. I think my relationship to your dad's character was more when I was in my
It's
religious
sleight
era.
of hand. To
I knew
unlock
him
it.
more as a mercenary before I signed up to be a paladin, and also as a kind of rival when I was a paladin and he was a bandit. Maybe that's not spoiling, but yeah.
I will attempt to pick the lock.
Okay.
I will just use my deck saving throw because it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
There
makes
isn't
sense.
actually a roll for it.
Happy enough with that. Yep. You unlock it, and you find a silvered short sword.
Oh, sound! I was taking that.
It's
Yeah,
also
too fair.
worth 110 gold pieces if you try to sell it.
Just,
Niall, how are you rolling silvered now? Because how it used to work versus how it works now in 2024?
I'm going to put a token, 2 tokens into the room. Don't worry, you're not actually fighting werewolves in here.
That's why I came here. I was hunting them.
Werewolf is that's a current.
Oh yeah, if you're a real werewolf hunter, you'd have brought some kind of silver sword, like a short
It's just
sword or a
what they
dagger
call
or
it,
something.
the rules for silvered weapons now, instead of it being it does the magical damage for, or it bypasses resistance for certain creatures. Now it's like, oh, if you get a crit on certain creatures, you get to add an extra dice. Otherwise, it doesn't do anything.
Don't like that. They're inherently meant to be.
Yeah.
But they don't have any immunities to non-magical damage or anything like that.
Yeah,
So in
they've just got a
theory,
hit point increase.
Okay.
I don't know. I like the idea of the damage. Oh, was it damage immunity previously?
Yes, it
Maybe
used
I'll
to be they were immune to non-magical, so you needed silver or magic to beat them.
I
Whereas
would.
now they just have more health. But so silvered weapons. The only thing silvered weapons does is if you get a crit, you get to add an extra dice.
I'm gonna give them down. I'm gonna try to remember this because we're talking about it on a random Monday. I'm gonna try to remember that non-silvered weapons against them would probably non-silvered, non-magical weapons. They'd probably have resistance against, and then silvered weapons and magical weapons would bypass that. Would be the way I would rule that.
More than flavor the old way, as opposed.
Yeah, because I prefer that. That's like a whole big thing about their mythology.
Yeah, the new way feels more like, adamantine weapons, where it's like, oh, if you hit an object, you do max damage. Otherwise,
Yeah. Also, just to help me keep track, when we're moving about, if we could also move our tokens. I know it's a bit of a pain, but it helps me keep on track of where everybody is.
So we are down here, I believe.
Yeah.
I would say, Gray, are you making your way to the top room to try and check out that chest? Because you've not looked at this one so far.
Yeah, I think we'll go over that last year. Making sure Gabriel's with me.
So we found a 25 gold piece.
I've added them to the party
Hairbrush.
inventory, don't worry.
And then Gray found
So you added it to
a
the team
short sword.
inventory.
Yeah. Anything worth just gold, I've been adding to the team inventory. Anything
I
that
didn't
does
realize that was
stuff.
a team. That's
Oh,
cool.
nice.
Just because then we can
here,
keep track of how much stuff we got.
It's
when we
so
get to town.
handy in Dylan's game. I'm playing an artificer, so I've put the bag of holding as the team inventory.
That's cool.
But that way, I don't have to keep track of everything that everyone's putting in there.
In this room, you find in the treasure chest in this room, you find 13 gold pieces in a pouch made of human skin.
Dibs. Pod. We've got
You got
gift here.
13 silver pieces.
Gold
Pardon?
pieces.
Gold pieces.
Okay.
13 gold pieces. I
I'll
may
say
have
13
misspoke.
Let's say a bunch of silver pieces in human skin. Feeling a little biblical there.
Technically, it's 11 gold pieces and 60 silver pieces is what it shows here, but I just said 13 gold pieces because fuck dealing with silver. So,
But I've got a gift for you.
Right.
Come get it. I've emptied the pouch and I'm just going to toss it to him as he comes around the corner.
I'm
looks like
gonna
an empty
kind of
knapsack.
scowl at Arn. I'm gonna walk around and go back.
I like the idea of whatever animosity you guys have, Paddy backs out. He doesn't turn his back.
Yeah.
He backs out.
I'm just gonna be giving him the wanker sign while he's walking away.
You're immature, Arn. That's your problem, you. Right. I'm gonna take this. Yeah. What is it, boy?
He
I
said,
was dealing with something very important there.
It's a pouch for your goodies.
It's made of fucking human skin. Are you deranged?
Oh.
Sorry, I shouldn't say that, Greg. Brian. What do you call yourself? Gay? No, Gray. Right. Okay. I tend not to like the things that are made out of human skin. It's a personal preference of mine. When you say that you like the color green, or so and so doesn't like vegetables.
What's wrong with human skin? You've got it all over you.
Yeah, but I keep it on me. Like I don't make things out of it. It's
My favourite
considered
gold.
distasteful.
My favourite, my favourite gold pouch was made out of a goblin scrotum.
Well, goblin scrotum is a remarkable material, I grant you, but human skin is normally left best on humans.
Was that
I was
made by that
gonna be
that company
here.
that makes weird money pouches? Grip, Sack and Twist.
Your
I'm
generation
just gonna
is
make
perverted.
a small
Perverse.
comment.
You can get inspiration for that one. Alex.
Strange company you're keeping nowadays. Men who walk around with ball sacks.
Don't you talk about my favourite boy. Now, Grog over there is a good lad, so you don't talk anything about him. You don't know Grog.
Wait, he's your favourite boy.
Ah, shut up.
Don't worry, son. You'll be my favorite boy.
You don't talk to Grog like that.
No, I was talking to the other idiot over there.
Who?
The one.
Michael.
You know. Aye.
I'm going to
No,
tell
Michael.
Gabriel about Michael. Right, okay. We need to
Michael's
find
yeah,
a.
Paddy.
I know. Right. I know. Okay. Well, Arn,
We put two
if you can
senile
leave your
guys.
backstabbing ways behind for a 10 ticks of a second, we need to get through this house. We need to find the mass of bones that keeps this thing cursed and burn it.
I'd prefer to, murder whoever knocked me out.
Right. Okay. Well, I've got my eye on you. But until
Well, I've
we're out
got
of this
both my
house,
eyes on you.
until we're out of this house,
As he
We'll be
says, I've
together.
got both my eyes on you. I kind of sneak behind him and try and snap the eye patch to his face.
Sleight of hand, I guess, against his armor class.
That description of an eye patch sounds so familiar to me, and I'm trying so hard not to
I mean,
play a game and be like, that sounds familiar.
23 beats 18. All of a sudden, Paddy, one of your lights goes out with one eye.
I've not got an eye patch, do I?
No, but now you have one.
No, not Paddy. No,
You've
not
got
Paddy.
one on
Orin.
your- over your
Orin.
face.
Orin.
Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, beat 16. Orin, all of a sudden, one of your lights goes out.
The fuck? They're back. I'm gonna
Twat.
quickly swing around with a right hook around.
That's the way you do it, boys. You blind him, and then when we've got to kill him, he's defenseless.
You
Hey.
miss.
Hey. Orin, can I have a look at that?
Have a look at what?
The patch.
Oh, patch. Fuck you.
The one
talking
over
about?
your eye.
Oh, right.
Oh, you can see.
I've got it. Oh, yes. Well done, Michael.
Gabriel. Michael.
I'm Gabriel.
Michael had a son. I forget his name. Giblets or something. But
Gabriel.
whatever became of him. You know your man. This would have been in 1492.
52.
Well,
Hey, Orin, did you ever meet my old man? He used to adventure with Paddy.
See, I never really met a lot of his friends whenever he was chasing me. You see, it was more of a runaway situation.
now, what's your name? Giblets. Your father was a good man. Well, too nice to be,
Gabriel, Michael.
converted with the likes of Arn over here. Arn was a grade A bastard. When he wasn't stealing and cow hustling and whoring around, he was
Oi!
what?
What's wrong with Orin?
I don't know. Why don't you ask him?
No, nothing. But he
I'll
did it
give
so
you
much.
that one.
they didn't
You got
after him.
inspiration for that one.
Yeah.
I like that one. Took me a second. But I like that one. Right. Where are you going? Because I feel like
What happens
otherwise the
like
rest of the
Boomjack
section is going to be
I want to do the session with more old man roleplay. Thank you very much. Okay, I think we're going to be very competitive now, and I'm going to rush over to the unclaimed door over here, and I'm going to kind of whack it with my stick.
So it's not a door, it's just an alcove. It's just an opening.
Another alcove.
But
In which case,
it reveals this hallway.
What did we find in the top chest? I can't remember.
A human skin pouch
Oh,
that
yeah,
had
that's it.
13 gold pieces.
Yeah, I took the gold. I deserve
The
it.
ball sack.
The ball sack.
I lost,
Couple
I
of
lost
curly
track for a
hair still
second
on
there
it.
with all of the old
Seemed to be
roleplay.
a brunette.
Ooh.
dear me. I'm going to slowly walk up, and I'm going to gesture everyone to follow me as I walk up to this turn.
Okay,
I will
you
follow.
see
Pretty close behind.
another hallway with this set of staircase about that go down, which you can
bring up
just
the-
see to the
right.
back wall. You go.
Okay. I'm gonna point at Gabriel and sort of say, "Watch that hallway" as I move along to the next one.
You're gonna point to Orin and be like,
Yeah, point to that. Point to you.
Okay. I'm
You notice
going to
a
keep my gun
5-foot
trained
little
down this hallway
okay.
while carrying on.
Right. I will turn the corner and have a look.
As
You
I walk
notice-
past Gabriel, I'm going to say, "Good hustle, giblets," and just walk by him.
You notice a dining hall. A room contains a plain wooden table, flanked by long benches. Moldy humanoid bones lie strewn on the dirt floor, the remains of some sort of banquet. In the middle of the south wall is a darkened alcove. Is that the south wall?
Yeah.
That's
That's the
that.
south.
No, yes, but it's wrong. It's talking about this wall. It's talking about the east wall.
Okay.
So it
Yeah,
must
it's just
be.
not It's not orientated to north, south, east, west. Then.
Yeah. Odd. It's the east wall. There's a darkened alcove. To the north wall is sort of where you guys originated from. That's your geography is good enough that that's the staircase that you came down from, which in and of itself was alcoves off it that you haven't gone through yet. And then there's also an alcove to the south. You don't know where that leads yet.
Yeah.
I will say, sorry, as you walk around the room, it will reveal that this appears to jut off around a corner.
Yeah. I'm going to sweep around the room quickly, and I'm going to say, right, we should clear the ways we didn't go earlier. Nothing worse than a zombie coming up behind you when you're fighting on three fronts.
Did you
According to
that's not
step
no.
on this square, Podrick?
I would have, yes.
Roll initiative. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, wonderful.
So
I'm
I'm
gonna
here and
say-
say, right, we should be very careful and clear all the ways we've not gone before as we...
And then I'm going to snidely say, "Oh, there's definitely something worse than a zombie coming up behind you."
I've got a 0 for initiative. A 0.
You see a
11.
worm-like creature with a beak on one end and 4 tendrils coming off.
Yay.
Do I also need to roll initiative, or am I nowhere near?
I mean, you can choose to be nowhere near, and when the battle starts, make your decision whether you want to spend the time running in, or you can position yourself. It would make more sense to your character.
I was stood here, looking down this hallway, because Paddy said, "Oh, keep an eye on that hallway." So
Yep.
if I
Okay.
hear I think when I hear the sounds of battle, I'll rush in. But
Okay.
do you want to roll now, and then I'll just come in?
Yes, roll now. And if you go before anyone else, we'll just basically skip your turn. Yep, 22. Basically skip your turn. I'll say, yeah, we'll basically end up skipping your turn. Gabriel, go first. Paddy is sort of walking around the room and saying, "Be careful, there could be zombies." And then he turns around and looks at you and Orn, and you kind of hear a
What?
Oh, hold on.
as a
I
from
will
the
actually swap my
shadows.
initiative with Gabriel. I can do that. I have the alert feat. I'm going to swap my initiative with Gabriel.
The problem is Gabriel doesn't know anything's going on yet. So I would allow you to
You could
maybe
shout me.
use your bonus action to shout him, to alert him as
Okay.
part of it. I know that seems a little bit crap, but the whole point is Gabriel has no idea what's going on yet. The sound of battle hasn't started
Alright,
yet.
I'll swap it with Pod then, so he has a chance to respond.
You'll shout, "Pod, look out behind you," and I'll be like, "What?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I need
Give
to
you
remember
a chance
that
to
then.
respond.
Pod, it's your turn.
Okay.
And you
I
see
will spin
behind
around
you.
behind me.
Just,
Do I know what kind of creature this is? I mean, I don't. Really
you can roll a
I'm
history
gonna hit it with
check
my
if you
stick.
wish. You can roll a history check if you wish.
No, I'm just gonna hit it or try. It's 11.
Misses.
Yeah. With that, I'm just gonna turn around to face it, and that's my turn. Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn. Yeah.
It would no longer get any kind of advantage or anything on an attack against you, which is good because it goes next. It can make. It is going to try and feel you out and swipe at you with the tentacle. And rolls a 19 to hit.
Ooh, that will hit.
You take 12 points of damage.
Oh yeah,
like to
or
point
do I? Because
Oh,
at level 2,
I've
got
been
a fighting style
TPK'd by
feat.
this thing before.
Yeah, nasty. I'm going
sorry.
to use interception, my fighting style feat, and as this thing flies towards me, I'll throw my shield up and try and take some of the blow on that. So I can reduce this damage by 1d10 plus proficiency.
If it attacks you or attacks another creature.
That is actually a good question. Fuck, I didn't.
Just
No, it's
the-
another
the-
creature. You're absolutely right.
another
You're
creature.
absolutely right. has
It
to be
was just the
somebody else.
naming interception. I was kind of like,
Yeah.
that sounds like a
Yeah,
protection
I think it's
thing.
interception and defensive. Defensive.
Or protective, or whatever. Yeah, I mean, one of them you can put disadvantage on it. And I think you can do that yourself. But I just thought I like the idea of Paddy being a little bit protective of his boys and having a
Yeah,
bit of
no,
style.
I love the.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so I'll take the hit. Roll
So it
damage.
does
12
say
damage. Yoinks.
another. It does
Yeah,
say
it does.
another.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
12 points of damage. Then it's also going to try and snap at you in the same position. It's sort of. A tentacle comes across and slaps you
Yeah.
across the face, and it's going to try and
Yeah.
beak you in the same place.
Yeah,
It rolled a 12 to hit.
misses.
Paddy
this
and
you
Paddy
j-
both
get-
protecting the boys with the interceptions.
You get your shield up just in time, and you see it doesn't. Your shield's not weak, but it kind of on the other side it does that sort of thing where it goes down, and you can kind of see the ever so slight, the pointiest
Yeah.
part of its beak come through the other side. Orn, it's your turn. I need to find a place to put you.
I don't think I can actually hit this thing because of the positioning.
What's up?
Hmm.
Okay. I'll take a look.
I mean, depending on how Nal rules it, it's got 3/4 cover. Or half cover.
I would say that you can probably work your way through. Nah, you will give it 3/4 cover. We'll give it 3/4 cover.
Yeah.
That's, +5.
Jabs around
So
it.
what you're saying is I don't need to use a bonus action to shove Paddy out of the way.
I mean, you
I
can. It would not.
That shove
provoke
isn't
an
a bonus
attack of
action anymore, is
opportunity.
it?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
not
shove
Baldur's
Paddy
Gate 3 rules.
I'm gonna try and shove Paddy out of the way.
Yeah, flavor-wise, I'm not prepared for it, so I'll just off. Jesus.
Yeah, it's got
Shove is
3/4
integrated
gives
into the
+5 and
strike.
half
So
cover
coming-
gives +2.
So I will land prone over there.
It's an
As he
action,
kinda
but
knocked
it's
me out of
not
the
an
way.
attack roll. So.
Oh really?
um,
Okay.
It's your action. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can replace an attack with a shove, I think.
Yeah, but wrong. Yes, if he had multiple attacks, he'd be able to
Yeah.
do that and attack again. But I don't think he does at level 2. So, Paddy, are you allowing it to happen?
Yeah.
Then we'll say he chooses to fail, so you can shove him out of the way. It is a
Yep.
movement without your intent,
Yeah.
so it doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
and then I still have action surge, so I can attack.
Yep,
Ah.
if you use action surge, absolutely.
Yes, I will use action surge and attack with my greatsword.
So would you move in front of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a nat 1.
As you swing this great sword, it gets stuck in the stonework, and you're kind of like,
Or a great sword is a knife for a paladin or a crusader, not for a low life like yourself. Might try a dagger; it'll fit you better.
I know, this
Sneak
thing's
thief.
been with me for years.
oh, Ritta's still in the initiative. That's why the initiatives look so big.
You're throwing shade at me today, aren't you?
I'm not goblin.
Is that the end of your turn, Orin?
Yep. Yeah. course
Gray, it is your turn.
I will.
Sorry, does that alert feat work for that one round or for the entire combat?
It's
For the entire combat, swap initiative.
Oh, okay. So Paddy will have 15 and you'll have 0. So I'll make note of that. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Okay. I will.
So that puts us
Let me see. I'm probably just gonna throw a dagger at him, to be honest. It's a shame.
He will have 3/4 cover, so that's +5 to his AC.
From me? Hold on, let me see. I'll probably move first. Sorry.
Yeah, Owen, did you move?
An obstacle blocks.
Well,
roughly
I mean, you are
3/4.
trying to fire into a little cubby hole, which is currently got one of your allies in front of it.
Can I see above it? Is there space above it?
It's a 5 foot. I would imagine like 5 foot by. Like, what is a regular height of a room? Like 7 foot alcove.
So there's not enough space above me to fit.
No.
Well, that's annoying. Okay.
So it grants a +5 bonus to armor's class, AC class, and dex saves.
I'll move there. Okay, I'll move there, and I guess I will just shoot it with my longbow.
Orin, are you purposely like blocking it? Like, are you trying to stand in the way, or would you have? Technically, it's only a 5 foot movement, which doesn't trigger opportunity
No, I wouldn't. I
attacks.
wouldn't be standing in the way. I'd be.
Would you have
Well,
stood
right now
off?
I'd be trying to get my greatsword like unjammed from the
Okay,
wall.
fair enough. Then yeah, so I would say he is still in the way of the space because that's where his greatsword is currently.
Yeah.
Okay.
In
I'll
future,
just,
I would rule that if you step that 5 feet to the side, that doesn't provoke an opportunity attack.
Yeah, it's still within 5 feet diagonally, isn't it?
Yeah. That's why I would.
Okay, I'm just gonna attempt to shoot him then with my short bow.
Okay. So it's +5 to AC, but if it hits, you get sneak attack.
Oh, that should hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, so I will roll that.
Roll that funky sneak attack.
And
Grey
my
boy.
sneak attack
Oh,
is
that
how
monkey
much is-
sneak and tag white boy.
Can't- Sneak attack's just 1d6 at the minute.
Even at level 2?
Yep.
For
I
some
think it's
reason,
level
I thought
3, it
it
goes up to
scaled your level.
2d6.
Yeah.
I have to. Could
Hey,
you
is-
imagine it was your rogue level? Like, that'd be
That'd be
insanity.
insane.
Yeah, essentially it is.
Not quite.
No, but like right now,
It's,
you'd have
it's rogue
3.
level -1, isn't it? Because it's 1d6 at level at 2, 2d6 level 3. 2d...
No, but I just
Because I think it caps
your
out at
rogue level.
86.
Oh,
I think it
does it?
caps out at 86, I think.
Like at the top, you'd have 20 d6, would just be insane. But you know, in my opinion, almost necessary to keep a rogue.
Well,
You only
exactly. A
have
level
once.
20 wizard can, stop time and summon a demigod to their side.
Maybe I would do that. Maybe not for Curse of Strahad, but maybe in the future. I
Well,
like the
that's
twist
11
rules to
damage
make it
total.
more fair. Is that the end of your turn?
I've moved. I do have my bonus action, which
Okay.
I will use to hide behind the table.
Roll a stealth check. What is this thing's senses like? Huh. Okay.
Yeah, that's not too bad. It's a dirty 20.
Yeah. You imagine that you're fairly well hidden. Gabriel, you are up. You hear the ching, ching, that fucking my sword, and then ptoing
Well, I probably
of
heard
battle.
Paddy, watch out first, and then
Yes, you hear all that, but my point is, you hear this. In the last 6 seconds, you have heard a lot of commotion.
Okay. Then I'm going to take one last look down the hallway.
You
And
see
then
nothing?
make my way in. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there.
Yep, absolutely.
And then, and you say it's like 3/4 to the creature then.
3/4 covered to the creature.
Okay.
And if you miss by 10 or 4, you shoot Odrin.
Says Paddy in his ear. Go on, shoot that fucking hard bastard. Go on, Gabriel. If I ever trusted you.
I will take a shot, I think.
Ding! Do you get like a ricochet shot or anything like that in the future?
One of the subclasses is called Trick Shot, where you can do that, where you can make it.
That'd be cool.
Ricochet
That'd
bounce.
probably be the one I would take.
If it wasn't for the fact that we're gonna be in like lots of like tight spaces, I feel I might go for the sniper one, the Deadeye. But I'm like, if you're gonna be in close, I don't know that Deadeye's the one.
Yeah.
Definitely not in the Castle Ravenloft. If you make it that far.
There's a spell one that's like more like wizardy spells out of a gun, but I'm like, that doesn't feel like the vibe, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure what subclass I'm going yet.
I really like us being a low magic party dealing with Strahad.
Yeah, it's quite fun.
Kind of fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, because I was like, if I'm gonna get any spells, I want like paladin holy spells, as opposed to like wizardy spells. So.
Take your shot.
Yeah, I'll make a shot at the creature.
That hits. Orn, you've never really seen anything like this before. You're kind of trying to get your greatsword out, and then all of a sudden you hear a cacophonous kind of boom, and then right past your ear, like a literal speeding bullet, and your hair sort of goes as it goes past.
Witchcraft.
Oh, I only rolled 6 for the.
Have you even ever seen a witch?
If you roll a 6, you...
Witchcraft. I have killed many a witch in my day.
Is that your turn, Gabriel?
Let me just check something.
Oh, well, you've killed a witch, have you? I didn't know you were a matricide.
20, 25.
Oh, low blow! You knew my mother was a saint.
Now, if I was stood here,
Yeah.
Was ashamed when she
try
saw what you had done. Which is just not true. You bought her a very nice cottage.
What are you trying to figure out, Alex?
oh, if I had enough room that I could have stood next to Paddy, which according to the rule I can. So I'm gonna stand next to Paddy, and
Yep.
I'll use my bonus action to dump some healing into him,
Cool.
which
So
I
is
believe I
that-
can do.
Is that a healing word or
Right,
what?
Let me just double check. Bonus.
Yeah, what are you using to do it?
Lay on hands.
You
You
get
have
lay on
lay on
hands as a
hands?
gunslinger.
As a level 1 paladin, I do.
Oh, that's right. He's
Oh,
got
you
a level
multi-class
in
level 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
Ah.
1 and 1 because
He does.
I've got ballistic smite, and
Yeah.
I've got a spell that for. Let me just double check how long it lasts.
No, absolutely. I remember you saying you had smite. I'm surprised you didn't use it there. Good for.
For duration 1 minute, every attack I do adds 1d4 radiant damage. Because like I need to be able to do something to these things.
Plus, you have smite, don't you?
Yeah, so I could do both, but I only have 2 spell slots, so that'd be burning them both.
So I'm at how much healing do you give him? He's currently bloodied.
I think you've got 5 points as level 1.
Yeah, I've got 5 points, so I'll give him all 5.
Okay.
Is this the first time, like, Paddy's seeing your holy
think it probably
abilities?
Yep. Absolutely
I
is.
used some of my own like innate holy to heal him last session.
But you
My
didn't
eyes
have.
glowed gold.
Yes, that was your ASMR traits, not your
Yeah.
paladin traits. Patty would be
Yeah.
able to tell the difference. And Patty,
Yeah.
you see Gabriel comes in, boom, and does like you can't see into the room. Excuse me, into the room, but you hear like a blah as you imagine it takes damage. And then all of a sudden he walks over to you and goes.
Yeah,
And then
you hear a prayer to Lathander, or like a muttered thing.
And like that slash
I'm kinda
across
like
your
in the middle.
face doesn't heal completely, but you see it starts to knit
I'm
together.
like, what the fuck? We'll be speaking more after this. Ah, fuck.
Well, you know, Paddy, being a cleric never really suited me. I'm more martial than that.
God, not that bloody God speech again. Will you
Shut up, Yodrin. Don't you be corrupting giblets over here.
Decided to follow after my favorite uncle.
Yeah.
I'm a fighter. What are you talking about?
He wasn't talking about you, boy.
Ah,
So
Paddy,
that'll
it's
be
your
my
turn.
turn. Cause I've used all my movement, all my.
Aldrin, will you move your great big hide out the way so I could get a whack at this thing?
Do you shove him out of the way?
I'm going
Is
to try
that
and
your
bop it. Well, I'm going to try and bop over his head. I mean, I hopefully can crouch down a little bit, but obviously, flavor-wise, he can't.
I'll allow it with the 3/4 cover. I'll allow it.
Cool. That's a 19 to hit. Probably won't hit through 3/4 cover.
That hits. That hits.
It does hit.
Just.
Oh, lovely.
Just.
Cool.
I love
That's,
the idea
5.
of this being like super awkward at the minute. When you guys are fighting Strahad, Orn, and Paddy are gonna have like maneuver names.
Yeah. Beat the switch, boy. Yeah. Okay, it's 5 damage. I kind of reach my blackthorn over the top of him and try and crack down on the thing.
Yep.
Cool. That's my turn.
Okay. It is now the Grix's turn. It is going to seeing an opening on Orn. It is going to again swipe out with its tentacles against you, Orn. Oh, it nearly rolled a 19. 13 to hit.
I'm just gonna give 2 fingers going. Ah!
It is going to try and bite those 2 fingers. And it rolled an 8 to hit.
I'm gonna get my other hand up and go. Ha ha!
That's vile language to be using.
It cannot do anything else. Orn, it's your turn.
I'm going to swing at it again with my greatsword.
You gotta get it unstuck from the wall first.
I'll
Roll a
unstuck my.
strength check. It'll be your bonus action. Roll a strength check.
19.
That'll work.
Fuck me!
Oh, you would have just for the fact this is a small room, yeah. Oh,
So you go in for over your right shoulder that last time, and you're like, right, that didn't work. I'll go over my left shoulder this time at the exact same angle because you're so set in your ways, and you get stuck in the other one.
great God of life, you're a thick shit, aren't you? You are thick as shit as half as useful.
It's these walls, they're moving.
Get out of the way, Ard, before you do some more damage.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna shuffle to the side here. Actually,
Right. Oi, go your counter. Greg, whatever your name is, get in there. You kind of look as I'm like pointed towards this massive snapping teeth and tentacles.
Yeah, let's say if you move back, you're gonna take opportunity, but if you move,
Yeah,
to the
it's
corner,
gonna attack you with opportunity. Yeah, there you're fine. If you move down, you're fine. If you move back, you're getting attacked.
I was gonna have him sit on the bed.
Well, you can, but you'll take an opportunity attack. Which is up to
No,
you.
I'm gonna have the opportunity attack. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
roll
going for the character.
I'm gonna roll a d4 because it doesn't stipulate what it uses for an opportunity attack. Oh, you should have been grappled previously, Paddy. Oh well, that's my fault. 1 and 2 is a beak attack. 3 and 4 is a tentacle attack. Rolls a tentacle attack. which, if you get hit this time, you're going to be grappled.
Right. Oh.
Sorry, that was damage. My mistake. If it hits you, you're taking 11 damage.
Okay.
It rolled a 15 to hit.
It does not hit.
Oh, you're lucky.
The tentacle just comes and inched in my face, and I was like,
Because it doesn't have eyes. Gray, it is your turn. This thing no longer
This is
has
just a table,
3/4
right?
cover. Pardon?
It's just a table, right?
It's just a table.
It's a
Yeah,
mimic.
okay, yeah. So I can just step up onto it.
Yeah.
I'm quite tall. Okay, so I'm going to step up onto it.
Teeth form in the middle of the table. And Strahad appears.
fuck.
Okay. I am going to attempt to throw one of my daggers at the creature.
Okay.
So
Curse of Strahad,
Roll
but everything
attack.
is Strahad.
Oh my God.
That would be really fun. Walk into the death house. Ha ha ha! You have entered me. One. Ha, ha, ha.
Speaking of
Uh,
Strahad,
ni-
I
19
saw
hits.
an interview with the
Okay.
Duffer Brothers, and they got asked, "Oh, of all the like D&D villains that you sort of brought into the show, which is one that you would have loved to have included?" And they're like, "Oh, we sort of grew up as Magic the Gathering guys, but we only really did D&D research because it sort of was part of the show. But was that one really good villain that they wanted? I think his name's Vlad, but they were clearly talking about Strahad.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
he would have been amazing, but it just wouldn't
Yeah.
have fit the."
So
Hop in
you
and
don't
out
get
of
your
talk
sneak
time.
attack because there's no allies that are within melee with it.
he tried for 3/4 cover. But okay. That's
No,
fine.
you don't have. You don't have it. It doesn't have 3/4 cover anymore. It's a straight shot, but you don't have sneak attack on it.
Fine.
If Owen had stayed where he
So-
was,
Okay. And then, as part of the same action, I'm going to use my Nick ability.
okay.
But I'm going to replace my attack with a shove.
From range,
No.
are you up in front of it or are you behind?
I am
Owen?
shoving Orin into it.
Oh. Hang on. I need to think. What are you trying to say here?
So he's saying he gets a free attack with his dagger
With
that he
Nick.
made.
But you can shove. But shove replaces an attack.
I think rules is written you have to have unarmed. You have to have tavern bowler or unarmed master or whatever it is called. But
Shut up.
You wouldn't be able to do it, but wait, did you use a bow?
No, I threw a dagger.
Oh, you threw a dagger.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I think that works.
Wielding two light weapons lets you make one extra attack with the second weapon as a bonus action. Initiating a
And then
shove, the
Nick
target must
lets
be
you
no
do
more
it.
than one size larger than you and within your reach.
If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them. It's under shoving a creature on roll 20.
Hang on. I'm not disagreeing with you. I just want to make sure I get it right.
Yeah, it's weird because what do you call it? It says multiple attacks with the attack action, and so if you are using your dagger, you can make the Nick attack, which makes it part of the attack action. But if you're doing a shove, it's not with the dagger, so it wouldn't then be part of the initial attack
Well, I
action.
could punch
It'd
it
be bonus
with
action.
I could be holding the dagger and punch. To shove.
Mm.
I will allow it. I don't like allowing it, but I'm going to allow it.
Yeah, it's most definitely shenanigans. I'm like, if it was me ruling it, I'd be like, oh, a shove has to be part of the main attack action, which, yeah, Nick would make the dagger part of the main attack action, but if you're not using the dagger because you're shoving, it's not part of the main attack action.
Well, hang on. So you're shoving. Shove is an unarmed strike, right?
It doesn't say that in the rules. Using the attack
On-
action, you can make a special melee
Yeah,
attack to shove a creature.
shove is now part of the unarmed strike. If you look at unarmed strike, shove's part of it.
Is it?
On your turn, when you
Yeah.
hit a creature with an unarmed strike, you can use both the damage and the grapple option. You can use this benefit only once. Shove, the target must succeed on a strength dex, which it chooses to condition.
I mean, I could just not do it if it's making. I just thought it would be funny. It's not optimal. It would be
Yeah.
funny. So if you can rule against it, I will not be upset.
Yeah, I think shove is part of grappling, if I'm understanding that
Okay.
correctly.
So yeah, each time you make a melee attack, you can do damage, grapple, or shove. There you get like 3 options every time you hit.
It's fine. I'll just throw my other dagger. It's not.
Okay, I think that's slightly too shenanigansy. I think because you've got a wheel, I would allow it as a monk, but because you've got your fist isn't a light weapon. Strangely,
Let me just have a look. Because I'm making it as an offhand, it doesn't get the +4, so it just takes +4 off of whatever this is to hit. I don't think anyway. I don't think Nick gets my +4. No, actually I can. I think it doesn't say I can't. Doesn't hit anyway.
it doesn't.
That's fine. And I'll just
Yeah,
oh.
with Nick, it's just your bonus action attack.
Yeah.
But
It's
maybe
fine. I'm just gonna whip out my spare 2 daggers, and that will be my turn.
You
Okay.
have a bonus action available because you didn't. You used
Yeah,
Nick.
no, that's fine.
Gabriel, it would be your turn. This thing no longer has 3/4 cover.
Okay, then I will make another shot.
That hits. You managed to shoot off one of its tentacles. You really managed to shoot off one of its tentacles.
Ooh. Another. Are we still hearing the chanting after all of this? After 2 loud
Yep.
gunshots?
Yep, you're still hearing all this something. What else are you doing on your turn, Gabriel?
Check my bonus actions. That's it. I've used my bonus action, so I'll stay where I am.
Yeah, no worries. Sorry, apparently Lily is calling for me, so I will be right back. Patty,
No, it's
you're
yeah,
up.
beer. Cool.
Michael, you can be
fighting.
Michael, you can be fighting Fergus for the Sunblade when it gets to the. If we manage to find it.
Yeah, I might go for a different. I want to get a different weapon that last time we played this, someone got and never used, and it just seemed like such a cool weapon. It was like it was a spear that someone got, and it sounded really cool, but no one like the person who got it got the Sunblade as well, so the spear was just forgotten about.
Wait, so he had red rain or whatever it was called, where every time you killed someone, it got like to hit bonus or whatever it was. He had Sunblade lightsaber thing, and also had this other spear.
What's is Red Rain? What is Red Rain?
It was a homebrew item that Niall made for him.
Is this
that he
Jim?
never used because he always went for the Sunblade, but essentially every time you killed somebody with it, it was supposed to get stronger, and he just never used it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but pretty much as soon as he got the Sunblade, that was the only thing he used.
As Fergus isn't here, I was thinking up a homebrew item because like, oh, how would you make Verso work as a D&D character? I thought, well, what happened if you had a weapon where it starts off as a D4. If you make a successful attack, your next attack it has a D6 damage. If that's successful, it goes up to D8. But if at any point you miss, it goes back down to D4. And then obviously when you hit D20, you could say, oh, what's call it? It resets, but you get a +1 to hit or +1 damage.
Yeah. I
don't know. Yeah, I was umming and ahhing. I'm like, what do you get when you hit 20? Does it just stay at 20 until you miss? Or do you like get like a permanent effect or whatever? But then I was like, oh, it could be it stays at 20 until you miss, but if you roll a nat 20 on it while it's a 20, then you get a permanent effect. Because like, oh, if you just have to hit 5 times in a row, get to 20, and then you get a +1 to the weapon, actually it's stacked too quickly.
I mean, that's still 6 rounds. Most combats don't last that long.
Well, if you slap it on a fighter, it'd be less than that because you could hit multiple times. It'd be really good for a fighter like Verso. We're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do D4 hit, D6 to hit, D8. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is more of a ranger though, I'd say.
Depends how you play him. Because if you're doing lots of like gun like.
You can do gunslinger, but I wouldn't say he's a fighter.
Oh wait, Fergus is back, so we'll cut the.
Yeah, we'll stop talking about him.
I was talking about that homebrew Verso weapon, but I obviously won't go into the mechanics because you've not played it yet.
Sorry,
cool. Okay,
guys.
so I am going to
4 adults in this house, and apparently I'm still the one on fucking kid duty. So yes, you are on deck.
I'm going to step into the open space, kind of, figure order and be like, this is how it's done, and I'm going to whip around my staff and try and crack it.
Ducking under the shaft, it's a great sword embedded in the wall.
No.
That's a miss.
As I laugh at him and say that you fool, you forgot to account for the low ceilings. I'm going to crack my staff off the ceiling.
You crack your staff off of his greatsword and knock it free onto the ground. You hear ding 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 ding.
That's right. I meant to do that. Right. Let's pick it up and be useful, won't you?
You're still showing up as only having 12 hit points on my screen. I don't know why. It's a bit weird about that sometimes.
I will refresh it. I definitely healed. I'm afraid that is my turn.
Okay.
Or I'll step to the side and open up the line of attack as well.
Okay. It is going to be the Grick's turn. Now, what is it going to do?
Yeah, if we draw it out, we can attack from both sides. Although does that? I think it might have reach on the tentacles, doesn't it?
No, it's got to reach at 5 feet.
Oh.
I mean, all it can do is hit you.
It is going to hold its tentacle attack action until something enters into its space. It's sort of retreating back against the wall. And it's going to... It knows it's in a bit more of a defensive position. It's going to hold its... I don't think it can hold the multi-attack action. I don't think that's fair. But it's going to hold its tentacle attack action until something moves within 5 feet of it. Orin, you're up. In all fairness, this thing hasn't hit him yet.
I'm not going to unsee that now. Every time you get back, it's just going to be 6 cock and chili.
What am I missing?
In the general...
Oh god.
That's pretty much what it is. So I'm gonna get up off the bench with one of those big old man size. Pick up my great sword.
Yep.
Hopefully, learn from past mistakes. Enter his domain.
It's going to strike out at you with its tentacle.
Yep.
It rolls a 20, dirty 20 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
You take 5 points of slashing damage. What? Hang on. I'm being shouted at.
You need to upstairs now. Why? What's up?
He said slashing damage, but I don't think that's going to be it.
I think you grappled as well because it's a tentacle attack.
Like that isn't your dream, Michael.
Hmm?
You said a tentacle attack grappling you like it isn't your dream.
Oh, yeah. This is all that I've come here for.
Now we can talk about Fergus again.
Don't you dare. Unless it's how great I am.
Oh, Ferg, you've got
Yeah.
this match, haven't you?
Yes, very good.
Great game.
When season 2 comes out, is it included in the initial game price, or do you have to pay like additionally?
No one knows. I mean, they're not even confirmed season 2 yet, but I'm sure they will.
I thought I'd seen something that says they were making that they've.
Oh, actually, yes. No, you're right. This week they confirmed it. Or they're entering pre-production for it.
Okay.
It will probably be its own game if it's only just going to pre-production.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was looking
fair,
at
it's very
the price for it before. It's like,
I mean, The Walking Dead used to make like a season every year or two, so.
yeah.
Yeah, it does work like that.
I really like Dispatch. I also thought the Dispatch like mini game was actually really fun. So quite like an endless mode or whatever for that.
Yeah, I was like, oh, 22 quid, that's not that bad, and everyone's been giving rave reviews.
Yeah, Steam
So I was
Steam
like, oh.
sale is on, so I might get Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and some other things.
You should. You absolutely should.
I've not played
Put it
one
this
yet,
way.
though.
Up until you don't need to play one. Literally the first 10 minutes of the second game is flashbacks to the first one, giving you context, and then like in bits throughout the game where it's like you meet a character you've met before, it will give you a flashback to how you met them.
Yeah.
And who they are.
Okay.
So you don't need to play the first
I
one.
remember playing Witcher 2, and it was like, oh, you're talking to these guys you recognise, but obviously because they're like, oh, loads of people haven't played Witcher 1, we'll give Geralt memory loss.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is definitely worth it.
What the fuck did it with Steam?
I might get it just to have it in my library for when I want to. Because I still.
Put it this way, when everyone was suggesting that I play Expedition 33, or they were saying it's the game of the year, I was like, no way. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is by far game of the year. And then Expedition 33 just pipped it for me, narrowly.
I think Silk Song wins it, but hey ho, I was not popular in that opinion.
I'm not a huge roguelike 2D person.
I don't mind roguelikes, but I've never been a big fan of 2D platformers.
Blueprint also very good.
I played it, I kind of got frustrated with it, so I quit for a bit, but I might go back to it.
There's kind of a bit in the early game where you start finding lots of leads, but you're dependent on RNG to get those leads and follow them, which is frustrating. But the further you get into the game, the more control you have over the RNG, so it starts to become easier to do the puzzles.
Oh, yeah.
But honestly, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, probably
Yeah.
the best RPG I've ever played.
Bloody
Wow,
Steam
thanks,
forgot my password, and I can't remember what it was, so I had to use the app to get in.
That's how I always do it. I don't think I've known my Steam password for about 10 years.
Assassin's Creed Shadows is half off as well. I do like Assassin's Creed games.
I'm just going to wait for it to go on Game
Yeah.
Pass.
Fair. What else?
Because I figured out, and it's still just about worth it for me to pay for Game Pass over just buying the games.
Yeah, what's call it? The amount of like new games, like Expedition 33, Balatro, essentially everything I've been playing is all been free on Game Pass. So I'm like,
Yeah.
there's really not much point in me, other than now because I'm looking at Dispatch. Every other game, I've been like, oh yeah, absolutely. I've just seen they've got a Zombicide on.
There's a spot in my Steam family if you want it, Alex.
Hmm?
There's a spot in my Steam family if you want it.
I mean, I won't say no.
Just remember, you can only change your family, I think it's once a year.
Okay.
I'll check with Katie, make sure she's
Remind
okay
me
with
what
it.
Steve Family lets you do.
You can play any of my games as long as I'm not playing them.
Sweet.
But I'll check with Katie and I'll send you an invite tomorrow if she's alright with it.
Damn.
I think Charlotte's in there, but she doesn't play games.
Which is even better because what's call it? I want to play Dispatch, and if you've got it, I can play that.
Well, between me and Katie, we got 292 Steam games.
Oh, nice.
So
Is
you're not going to run out.
I scratch your back by letting you use all of D&D Beyond pretty much between me, Niall, and Michael. So now,
and I'm sure you got some games on Steam that I don't own as well.
probably.
Well, I have all the Fallout games. I have all the Elder Scrolls minus Daggerfall.
Have you played XCOM? I've got Chimera Squad.
I've got XCOM Enemy Unknown.
Well, that was the first one plus expansion. I've got 2 and Chimera Squad.
I've got all the Arkham games minus the last one, I think. So, yeah. I've got plenty of games you'll play.
There's some games on here that I remember playing loads when they came out, but I've not played in about, God knows how long. There's a game here called Loadout, which was like an action shooter, where you could just infinitely keep modding your guns, and it was crazy. Definitely not played it in God knows how long.
Hey, Alex, I found a perfect game for you. Katie owns Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Did Katie end up getting her Flamecraft, by the way?
I think it's still on her wish list. Oh, I've got Fable Anniversary on here as well.
I actually might own Fable, I don't know.
I think you own it on Xbox, so.
Oh, I've got Fable Lost Chapters.
I got God of War.
Essentially Fable Anniversary, but without being remastered.
God of War. Katie bought Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, I've got tons of games on her.
Oh, I told the lie before. I've got The Bureau, which is XCOM, but set in like Roswell.
Oh, that was bad.
Yeah, I've never played it. I think I got it as part of a pack.
Yeah,
I also own the only good.
PC gamer.
I own the only good Payday game. Payday 2. The
One
only
wasn't
good one.
terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't good though.
I got
Playable.
Payday 2.
Payday 2 is a fantastic game that I played and spent so much money on.
I think
But
you
yeah,
started playing it
kind of a dead game now.
after I was playing it, and then I was like, I was gutted because I got it when it came out with a bunch of friends, but I was the only one that had a job, so I would finish at the end of the day. I'd come home and be like, right, let's play Payday, and everyone's like, oh, we've been playing it for 6 hours, we're bored, we're playing something else now. I'm like,
Yeah.
why did you tell me to get the game?
Well, I used to play it at 4 o'clock in the morning with all the Russians.
Yeah. Nothing like that. Russians
And
on
they
the
all
Twitch
use like
servers
you
as well,
because
are crazy.
Yeah, and they all have it going.
Yeah.
And then Fergus getting me into Warframe originally.
I need to get back into
originally,
that.
when it
I
first
brought you
came
back.
out, and then many years later, Dylan was like, "Oh, have you heard of this game called Warframe?" I'm like, "Mate, I played it when it came out." Like,
I need to go back into Warframe because so much more story stuff has come back.
Well, I almost feel like I need a fresh save file for that because like they've now streamlined it so there's less RNG in the early game and there's like an actual quest line where you like go through the first systems, and I'd like to do that to like relearn it, but obviously I've got the game already thinks, oh, he's done all these quests, he's got all the Warframes, so why does it need to? Yeah.
Oh, they've got so many more frames now. I think I'm missing like 12 of them, and I've
Yeah.
only been off it for like.
Actually, I don't love the you need to pay for inventory slots. That's dumb as shit for me. But you know what can you do?
I mean, I don't
You
mind it
can
so
buy
much
them.
just because you can get the money in the game without actually spending real money.
Yeah.
It's so easy to make money in game.
No comment.
Yeah, I have spent. They do good sales as well. You get like 2,000 for like $4.
Yeah.
Let's call it. I spent some money in that game, but anytime you find a really good armor piece for something you don't want, you just sell it on the black market, and then like, oh yeah, there you go, you got some money.
D&D's done for tonight, guys. Lily's thrown up bright red vomit all over everywhere, so
Oh dear.
bye.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't know how to turn any of this off, so I'm hoping you guys all will, and I'm just going to disappear.
Okay, hope
Bye.
it works out. Sorry.
Alright.
That's not good.
Right. Well.
Right. Well, that's that.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
message now on the chat, but I'll
Right,
just say,
I'll
yeah.
touch you later.
See ya.
Right.
Right.
the call for on the chosen ones, far away but all like one. Come together, we've just begun. Chant till Valhalla comes, chanting till Valhalla comes. picture of the bride, and how Thor regained his pride, stealing from a god. You clueless fools, I am the god of thunder. I will show you theft. Your world will fall and crumble down before my might. Lightning and thunder follow their path as they hastily cross the sky. Bright, red and bright, ready for death, and the bloodbath that was nigh. But their locust had as he pointed to the west, a castle in the night. The rage of Thor shone through the night, the thunder in his heart. Stealing from a god, you clueless fools. I am the god of thunder. I will show you theft. Your world will fall and crumble down before me. Thunder, followed by lightning. I'm crossing the sky with vengeance in mind. Hear me, hammer of glory. I am on my way.
As our bride waited for his first true kiss, his heart did beat with worry.
The hammer must return.
His dress fell to his feet as he felt Mjolnir